This video is part of the Great Unboxing!
Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Foot Clan. Whoa. This is the first non-standalone expansion that was part of the second Kickstarter for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the board game, which is the second edition. And has Krang on the background. Yeah. I don't actually know what went on in this story arc. This was either a story arc that I ended up missing because I had trouble keeping up with the series, and or might have been around when I stopped getting the series because I just couldn't keep up with it financially, or comics in general for a while. And I was going a bit overboard. Regardless, let's get to this. This is clearly not a standalone expansion because, unlike City Fall, because, yeah, this is less than half the size. And usually doesn't have enough components in it. But I definitely got into the introduction of this story arc, I just never got to play it. So, right off the bat, we have an adventure comic, which again is the scenario book and everything. And an advertisement for accessories for this game right on the back. Well, that one doesn't look like a Kickstarter or future expansion, unlike the Mutanimals that's on the back. So we've just got a small board of punch-outs with the human versions of the turtles. Yes, human versions. Not they're humans that were turned into mutants. There's reincarnation in this version. Alright, and then we got 3 physical boards. All look like an Edo period of Japan on one side, and then a garden or forest on the other of one, a street on the other of that one, and then more of the garden slash forest, but it looks like it goes to a temple or mansion from, again, Edo period. Then we've got the character cards. Or more so the detailed cards. And an immediate surprise, the first one is Oroku Saki as a playable character. That's the Shredder, by the way. And then we've got human version of Hamato Yoshi. Yes, that is the Foot Clan icon. In this version, he was a member of the Foot. And the Foot Elite Minions, which I won't be surprised aren't in here, because I would just assume they want you to just have the City Fall version, and you just use the models from that. Same thing with the Foot Ninja, but then we go into Shredder as a villain, and Krang as a villain card as well. And then the alternate versions, because again, there's technically 2 versions of this game now, with a full co-op and a 1 versus however many players there are version. Again, we'll always have the gripe that there was no simple upgrade pack from first edition to second edition with the core game. Then we have dice, which I'm going to take a quick look at the character cards here, because the dice unique for those characters is there, but are these? Oh, yeah, these are the same. So, Splinter and Shredder in their ancient forms, that's really the better way to put it, because one of them is human normally, or human-ish, have the same dice, which is why they're the same color. So, they're not really unique, they're the same exact ones, but they still use dice different from everybody else. And some more empty bags, again, always appreciated, as long as there's reasons for them, and some cards. Then we'll get to the miniatures, which, unlike the core game and City Fall, is part of the main tray. There also aren't nearly as many in here. Alright, so we've got Oroku Saki's cards. He's got 6. Again, if people want me to go over these in more detail, please ask. And Hamato Yoshi has 5. There is a alternate, I don't know why, regroup card. Then we have allies. This is a little odd because it goes 1 regular ally, 2 evil allies, 2 regular allies. So we have Hamato's sons. Yeah, in this version, they are his actual kids, but the animals that mutate into the humans are them reincarnated into them. It's weird. It's actually really cool, but it's just weird. I never got to the point where it fully got explained. I believe this was actually the story arc where they started to explain it. Kitsune, who was an ally also in Cityfall. The Iron Demon. It's Krang, because he is old. Professor Miller. I have no idea who this guy is. He's got a foot symbol on his book. Tang Shen, if I'm correct, this is their mother. And Splinter's wife. And might be Kitsune? I don't know. And then we've got cards for the Universal Adventure game system, which, again, was the real reason for a second edition. And it's all the same characters, friendly or villain. So all that's left is the miniatures. First off, we've got Krang. Again, the aesthetics for this version of the comics is heavily influenced by the cartoon because, let's face it, this one was made for a lot of nostalgia bait, and it worked. So it's very similar with the antenna, the almost sunglass-like eyes for the robot, and him in the belly, but it's a different color scheme, and it's not the dim-witted Krang from before. Then we've got Hamato Yoshi and Oroku Saki. I have no idea which one of these is which. I will probably be able to tell with a closer look, but for now, they're just 2 Foot Clan samurais or something like that. And Kinitsu, who I already know does some supernatural stuff. And not the names that they actually have when they are still human, but Leonardo. Ooh, and that arm's a little loose. Donatello. Raphael. Who still looks short-tempered as all screwiness. And Michelangelo, who is smaller because he was actually younger. They are not quadruplets. And I can only tell which one of them is which is because of their weapons. They do have the same color schemes with their outfits, but beyond that, there's not much difference. And also, they didn't whitewash any of these characters, thankfully. Not that they would. They do try to do a lot better with this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to eventually have to figure out what the... Oh, okay. There is actually a distinct difference between... No, there isn't. Never mind. That's just different than their normal... The symbol on their chest does not look like that. Like it might, but a simplified version. Yeah, interesting. I'll probably be able to figure out by looking up on the Kickstarter page. But that's everything this time around. Again, much smaller box. Here's the tray, by the way, which is set to fit these very nicely like the other miniature trays for the core game and the standalone. But also has a nice space for everything else. But yeah, that's everything this time around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this video, feel free to share it. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as, would you like to see this game in more detail? Be that a how to play, a review, a let's play, general and or detailed overview of the game, or if you'd like to see any of these models painted anytime soon, because I won't be getting to them without requests anytime soon, because I have so much stuff I gotta do just in painting models alone. And these games aren't getting played right now, and that's what it takes to encourage me to do them more outside of your requests. And if you'd like to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, all three of which I'm willing to do for this game, and anything else you might want to see on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and a wonderful day. Bye-bye!